We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready? Warriors 70. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, looked like he rolled at a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
On the set. Get it.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60 Bison. Red.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
To the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
The Steelers.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19, Tiger, 9, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther, go.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Green in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready? 69, Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And the 11.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready up?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
That's caught right side. It's fire move. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mike Green, what a start for him. A second sack now here in this opening quarter of play. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Warriors 70. 70. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to pull.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is T.J. Watt. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
So after 1, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Here's a design run. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. So, from 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
18 cards.
Going to go right back to Henry. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, set. 8, 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
For a Steelers first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Ready up.
The Steelers first down.
Nice.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he will score. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Steelers 14, Ravens 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go. Press roll 80. Dragon 60.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Cowboy 80.
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, 10, 70 Red, Panther 11, Warrior 17, let go.
Got a man on the corner route, that's flyer move. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 61 yards.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking of coming away here with 6.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Ready? 19, charge, trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. D.J. Johnson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers are going to open up a 17-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll run. It's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10.
79, let's go now. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. now going to use their final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Okay.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers extend to a 24-3 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. 19 Wyatt.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Back to the air once more on second down. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Start. Panther 60.
Back to the air again on second and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. He'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another Steelers.
Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down. Now Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mike Green. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up
70
3rd
Rangers,
down
70
and
Rangers.
9.
Ready? 19 Bronco 80. Ready?
And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Jones now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 2 at their own 19-yard line.
Hold it ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Drop 50, Cowboys.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one's complete downfield to Walker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Now, faster.
Baltimore, 1st down. A 28-yard gain. And the Ravens 1st down.
Cup 19. Let go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of...
He gets free inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the point it is blocked. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Inside the 40-yard line. A a big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give, going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Steelers,
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
They run with Walker. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
By Trenton Simpson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Ready! Cowboy 80! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Go!
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. Not ready.
Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Rolling right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Ravens 11.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
19 sight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to look downfield once again. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Dragon 60. 65, Chad. 65.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
That's good. Baltimore, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Mustang 19!
They'll send Flowers in motion.
Let's go!
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Kev Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Warriors 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Steelers,
his 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set. 65. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball is incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's a handoff to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19 Lions. Set up. 19 tight. 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
18 rattlers.
They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Derek Harmon getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Come on. 70, Timberwolves, Dragon 60.
In motion comes Walker. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Fix the Eagles. Check smash.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
32 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready? 60 Bison. Warrior 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return. Will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the half. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Steelers
His
first
8th
down.
reception of the game.
1st and 10
And
at
good
the
for a first down.
46-yard line.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
18. 5 in. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to
and
make up
11.
for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ready.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Cowboy 80.
Conversion.
Ready.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the ready. Get up.
On the ground, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a
He
yard.
was taken down behind
The Ravens now going to use their final
It's a loss of a
timeout.
yard.
They get the
Brings
stoppage
up
with
2nd and
65
11
seconds
at the
remaining.
48-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Tag. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out wide. Going up top. That is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one's good for 26 yards.
For a Steelers first
They'll break the
down.
huddle. Coming up now
70
for
Rangers,
1st and
70
10.
The 22-yard line.
Viking 8. Ready.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. And they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Quick throw here is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. but adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch things out even further.
61. Ravens 25.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Get up, 18, 5 in. 70 left.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Now, 70, pass to 60, pass to 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners